Hey guys, Raptor Claw 141 here doing a special callouts and locations intel video. This one's on Liberation. It's a new DLC map, and I'm doing this one on Search and Destroy. Now, Search and Destroy on this map is beautiful because it's a very big map, okay? So on the left here, you see Delta Spawn. That's where they spawn. They spawn in the fountain area. The Spetsnaz, they spawn in the round area, and I'll show you those areas on the map. Now, the different targets, there's one in the bunker, which is underground. That one's right here, and it's actually, you can still see it from up in this minigun area, which I'll show you, but that's where that one is. Now, target B is over by the pond area right outside the building. It's on the back side of the building there. All right, so let's get to the map. Now, I did this in a private match by myself because trying to do these in a game match is kind of difficult, especially when you have bad guys shooting at you. So I figured I'd do it this way. If you guys like it, great. Let me know. I'll still make them. Now, weapon loadouts are very important, and I'll talk about those when we have some space in between the different callouts. But I started as Delta, and I pick up the bomb because the bomb is on the Delta side. Now, this is the fountain area. This whole area here is considered the fountain area. All right, that back area where they can hide in, this area by the vehicle or by the broken out trucks, that area there. That's the fountain. And as we leave the fountain area, we move into the gazebo area, and this is obviously the gazebo. This is also a CTF flag point is inside that gazebo, which I'll show you on a different video. All right, but this is the gazebo area, and as we move from the gazebo area, we're going over to where the middle point of the map, or the ravine, which splits the map in half. And there's two major bridges in this area, and this one on this side is the north bridge. This is the north side. So the north side's where the north bridge and the gazebo is. All right. So somebody says the north side. Oh, and this is the porton. If you don't know what the porton is, go look at my other video where I talk about the callouts for the first day, and I was just on cough medicine and decided to make up a call at my own called the porton. I don't know why I call it the porton, to be honest with you, but guys like to spawn out of there. Actually, they don't like to. You do spawn out of there. So that's a big spawn point, and it connects down to the bunker. All right, so be aware of that. So they can come out of there and spawn. They spawn in there, and they can come out of there pretty easily. All right, so this minigun has a very good sight line both for snipers and blowing up these vehicles, because if you see, not that one, but if you saw that vehicle I blow up, a lot of guys like to hide behind those. I've taken out plenty of guys that sit behind there, and I take close point to this. That's the target. That minigun can see that target, so if you decide to lay down on the right side of that target, whoever's on that minigun's got a nice shot at you, all right, as well as a sniper. So be aware when you're planting that. This is the castle. The castle's connected as part of the bunker. The bunker actually comes up through the castle into the round area, and I'll show you these as we walk in. But this is the castle, and you don't get into it, you just go under it. All right, and this is the round area. This is where the Spetsnaz spawn. This is where the Spetsnaz spawn when they spawn into the game. I know I've said that 3 times. Fight in the cold. Bear with me. All right, so as we edge the map and we continue over here, I call this one the picnic area because this is where all the picnic tables are. A lot of snipers like to hang out in this area, and they sit and they hide very well. All right, so here's the other end. This is the south side of the ravine. This is where the ravine ends on the south side of the map. All right, now we're entering the pond area. This whole area back here, where I just walked in, all the way over to the other side of this, where I'm looking forward now. Not really, but that's where B is, by the way. This whole area is the pond area. So if you have a call out for this other minigun, so you could say the pond minigun. That's what this guy here would be. And this minigun has another sight line down towards the gazebo area, as well as the fountain area, and he can take out these vehicles as well, which I have done in game and have killed plenty of guys who like to hide behind these vehicles. So get rid of them right away if you don't want them there. But again, it's a great place to snipe from, as well as use that minigun. All right, as we edge back through, we're getting back to where the Delta spawn, and this is where we're back in the fountain area. All right, so there you go. Now, weapon build-outs. Weapon build-outs are very important for this map. Assault rifles and sniper rifles are going to be your friend. Submachine guns aren't going to do you very good. Oh, by the way, here's Center Bridge. This is the Center Bridge area that you can see the North Bridge, the Ravine, and the Porton. Yes, the Porton. And you can see the pond area. You can see the 2 forks in the road, or 2 forks in the ravine, where the pond area is, and you can look down into the ravine. You can actually drop down on there too. This is a headquarters location, as well as a domination location, and you can drop right down in the ravine. But anyway, back to weapons. Sniper rifles and assault rifles. Use marksman. Marksman, again, is a big one for you. Your other stuff is going to be okay, so anything else you pick, fine. But aircraft are going to get taken down pretty easily. Here's target B. I'm going through these pretty quick, guys. But here's target B. Hides behind this building. And there's really 2 areas or 2 entryways to get to it. Kind of 3, actually. From the picnic area, the one spawn or the one port out of the ravine right here, as well as the other pond area by the minigun. All right, so be aware of that. You can put some claymores there. That's another good thing. You want to carry around some claymores. So when you plant that bomb, you can protect that bomb pretty well when guys decide to come try to attack it. Now we're about to enter the bunker, but I wanted to show you that minigun covers that bunker entrance very, very well. So as we enter the bunker, I look up through the castle, and that's what takes you out to the round area. All right, but this bunker is very CQC, and this is the porton. This is what takes you out to the ravine. So when you're down here, you got to be quick, and you got to stay in these shadows so the minigun doesn't get you, or any guys coming down from the porton or from the castle can nail you. All right, but if you look here, there's that minigun. So if you're planting the bomb right there, and someone's on that minigun or in that area, they're going to see you. All right, so just be aware of that, especially search and destroy. You have one chance and one chance only, baby. All right, so I'm going down here to the north side of the ravine because I'm going to show you how long this is. I mean, this literally splits the whole map. All right, so this is the ravine. This is what's called the ravine, and it passes underneath the north bridge, passes my little self-named porton area. You can throw some grenades down there underneath the center bridge, and it comes to this little fork, and this little fork takes you to the minigun or over to the bomb side or to the target side. This area also takes you to the picnic side. All right, so that's where you want to be aware of when you're planting this bomb. There's some areas these guys can come from that you're not going to be able to see. All right, so you search and destroy experts are going to like this map for being sneaky, being quiet, and having some pretty good hiding spots. Whereas Piazza is much different, and I don't know why I didn't. Why that wall wouldn't move for me. But there you guys go. It's a quick overview of the map for Search and Destroy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And look, 2 seconds and I win the game. All by myself. There you go. Alright guys, if you like this, let me know. I'll make them on the other maps as well. Or I'll make it on Piazza as well. And I'll also do the other game modes, but let me know. One thing I do want to show you though is... Oh, I wanted to show you when the Spetsnaz spawn, where they spawn at. Okay, so now you see where the Delta spawn. I'm going to show you where the Spetsnaz spawn. Alright, so they spawn right here behind this tank on the round. So this is where they spawn. Alright, so there you go. You see both spawns and you see all the locations and intel. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Raptor Claw 141 is out.